Good evening, parents, friends, OTC, Key community members. Now I'm taking the field as the Crosby High School band. The band is field direction of drum majors Lori Embry and Judith Fiala. The regulars of the Big Red Machine are tonight Michael Leck, Laura Seal, and Don Hazlett. This past Tuesday, the band performed in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome for the Texas 5A UIL State Marching Championship. This is the first time in Crosby that has advanced the state. It has been 80 years since the military band has advanced the state in Class 5A. Wrestling regularly begins for making history for the band and bringing pride to our community. The band would now like to honor its graduating seniors. Now we have Duke Ayala, bass clarinet, drum major, escorted by Joseph and Michelle Perez. Bill Bademeyer, trumpet, section leader, escorted by Bill Bademeyer and Judy Fisher. Jeremy Clark, trombone, escorted by Michael Vicky Clark. Nicholas Snackback, trumpet, escorted by Heidi Kim and Nathan Day. Ian Getchis, trumpet, and leadership, escorted by Peter Getchis. Emily Ham, clarinet, section leader and leadership, escorted by James and Mr. Ham. Brittany Inman, piccolo, section leader. Also, Shelby Inman, flute, section leader. Escorted by Dwayne and Gwen Inman. Sean Hufstetter, tuba, escorted by Wesley and Rick Roustar. Mary Jackson, alto saxophone and leadership, escorted by Ray and Jay Caston. Anna Nelson, flute, escorted by Jimmy and Nelson. Michaela Pierce, trombone, section leader. Escorted by Judy Morton Robinson and Ruby Pierce. Anthony Fuente, clarinet, escorted by Daria and Tony Clinton. Mary Claudette Cooper, alto saxophone, section leader. Escorted by Kenny Cooper and Mary Galvani. Mary Price, clarinet, escorted by Roy Price. Jason Richardson, percussion, section leader, escorted by Jody and London Richardson. Sidney Rudolph, Bruce Horn, section leader and grand leadership, escorted by Lance and Sidney Rudolph. Exchange students, Carlos Pilatos, percussion, and also Nancy Luke. Baritone and key percussion, escorted by Johnny and Jordan Sanders. Christian Chapter, trumpet, head of band operations, and band leadership, escorted by Carlos Javier Torres and Johanny Nazario. Emmanuel Watson, trumpet, section leader, escorted by Paul and Manuel Lard. Now, hold on by the band members, 2015 band goes and sweetheart are Emmanuel Watson and Michaela Pierce. the senior band of the bow and sweetheart senior session. Seniors, what is pride? For your help undertaking the band not performing portion of the 2015 UIL contest drill. The favorite Cinco Morton leader of the World Extreme 19th City is New World City.
Welcome back into the second half here at the Texan Live 5A game of the week between the Crosby Cougars and the CE King Panthers. I am Mark M. Johnson. Joined along with me is Forrest Cox and our production engineers Kyle Ackerman and Reed Harmon. A 21-3 score. Crosby on top of CE King, and we saw a lot of defense played in the first quarter and much of the second quarter, and then Crosby just started taking it over with mainly that man, Manny Netherly.
Well, you know Netherly out there, he's the guy, the go-to guy for Tristan Cotton and this Cougar offense. See what he does in the second half, but if you're the Panthers, you got to force some turnovers and you got to make some plays. Cougar defense doing a good job flying around to the football tonight. Got to figure out a way to do something, ignite that offense, Jonathan Brentley and company.
A 43-yard field goal from Jonathan Morales has been the only scoring for CE King. 2 touchdown catches from Netherly and a touchdown run from Williams. Here is the kickoff, and it's fumbled around the 20-yard line, picked back up and tackled around the 23-yard line. CE King starting off a little shaky here on the opening kickoff.
You know, especially coming out of halftime, you don't ever want to just drop the opening kickoff to the second half. And it's not going to say it knocks you down a little bit, but it may take a little bit of morale points off your team. And you gotta play now. You got a huge margin you're down by. You got to figure out just a way to get some points on the scoreboard, get that offense going. They've been struggling with it all night long.
Kind of get the mental game going right now. CE King, their first drive of the second half. The pass is almost picked off, intended for McCullough, thrown behind him. The quarterback and his receiver not on the same page on that route as that one goes behind him.
That was Landry Porter almost intercepting that pass for Crosby. This may be a step off from an interception.
Very lucky they did not turn the ball over there, as they now have a second down in the pistol formation. Here is the handoff. Hit pretty hard around the 27-yard line. Pickup of about 4, so 3rd and 6 coming up. 4 wide receivers set. One in the backfield, and he's a blocker. Pass complete over to the 40-yard line. Good for the first down and a little more.
Yeah, the Cougars had man-to-man coverage on that one. They were playing off the ball, and good job on the outside by the receiver. I believe that was number 2, Coleman. Called his name a lot tonight. Good job getting separation, making the catch for the first down.
The first down of the second half goes to the Panthers. It trips right. Stepping back now, rolling out to his left. Still looking for someone. He's going to take it himself. Dodges the tackle across midfield into the Crosby Cougar territory at the 45-yard line. Going down is the quarterback, Jonathan Brantley. Good pickup.
Brantley's longest. We know he had wheels. We talked about it before the game, and finally showing it here in the second half. He was really bottled up a lot in the first half, but able to break away for about a 15-yard gain.
A minute has gone by here in the second half. Keeping himself once again, Brantley, as he kind of dives his way forward. It's about 3 yards on the play. So a 2nd and 7 coming. Ball on the 42-yard line in Cougar territory. Wow, almost fumbling that ball, manages to keep his hands on it and get decent yardage out of it, close to a first down. As that ball was handed off, came up out of his hand just above his head as he was bobbling it, managed to tuck it up and get some yardage. falling down on the handoff.
Turf Monster catching Francis on that last carry. Going to be a yard short of the first down. We've seen the Cougars prevail all night long in this situation, so here we go.
Another fourth down coming. Fourth and very short. They're going to go to the air. Pass completes to the 30-yard line. Diving a little bit after the catch to the 27-yard line. A first down.
Landry Porter had the coverage on that side of the field, and he just slipped and fell, allowed C.E. King to get a first down. They're going to keep going with this hurry-up offense.
McCullough on that reception. They're running a trips right. They're going to hand the ball off. Going up the middle, and the ball comes loose. And it looks like Crosby may have come away with this one. No, they're going to say he was down before the ball came loose. Luckily for the Panthers, otherwise it looked like Crosby had come away with that one. They're going to spot the ball on the 25-yard line in Crosby Cougar territory. 9 minutes now remaining here in the third quarter. It's a 21-3 lead for Crosby. C.E. King threatening, though, on their first drive. Going to the air, to the end zone. Double covered, and it's going to go down as an incomplete pass.
Looks like we got a flag down there right along the goal line. They may be getting the Cougars for pass interference on this one.
And he's holding his hands up in the air, and he can't believe the call against him.
And usually when it occurs in the end zone, it's either a spot foul or, ball placed at the 1 yard line, and they're moving it 15 yards up, trying to see what the official spot's going to be.
You know, now that we look at it, you know, it looks like he didn't completely turn around and look at the ball. It may be what they're trying to say here, as I didn't think there was a chance for him to catch the ball anyway with that coverage in the secondary. Nonetheless, the first down. Brantley taking it himself. Almost tackled in the backfield, manages to get away, but doesn't get away a second time. Backed up to his own 15-yard line for the sack.
Once again, Alec Lewis on the stop for the Cougars and pushes them back another 4 yards, facing second and goal. Ball back at the 14-yard line for C.E. King.
Four wide receiver set, one in the backfield in the shotgun. Throwing towards the end zone, has a man, incomplete pass. That was intended for Coleman. He was well covered.
You've seen a lot of that, Mark. You know, close but no cigar plays tonight for the Panthers. There's a lot they've wanted back, a lot of close receptions just like that one that just aren't falling their way.
So C.E. King will now face a third and goal, backed up to their own 15-yard line here in the shotgun. Wanting to throw, looking to the left. And now is just going to have to throw it away. And that'll bring up fourth down. Actually, he just ran out of bounds, didn't even throw the ball.
Looks like field goal unit going to come out again for the Panthers. I mean, probably the best option you can do if you're Coach Price, put more points up on the scoreboard. Fortunately, on the first drive, I know you wish you could have that one back and kick a field goal. Pending this one, it'd be 21-9. Instead, if you make this one, it's 21-6.
So in to attempt another field goal. That one plenty of distance. What a leg on this kid. And that is up. And it is good by Morales. 3 more points up on the board for C.E. King, but they still trail Crosby 21-6 with 7:49 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
At Cavenders, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face. Working with my partner. 8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavenders. Don't just wear it, live it.
Tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tonight after the game from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Mann as they take you around the city with all of the week's football action. That's the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive tonight from 11 to midnight only on Fox Sports Southwest. 21-6 is the score. 7:49 left in the third quarter. A field goal by Morales, his second one of the night, narrowing that lead just a little bit for C.E. King. Still a lot of work for the Panthers to do. Kickoff taken. Brought out across the 20 to the 25-yard line by Netherly. He's going to be spotted out of bounds around the 26-yard line of his own territory, and that's what Crosby will take their 21-6 lead. Only one in the backfield, a high snap to Cotton. He's going to hand the ball off. Dodging a couple of tackles and staying on his feet is Edwards. Now across midfield, he's got plenty of blocking. Down the sideline to the 10, and he's tackled just shy of the end zone, about the 2-yard line, or 1-yard line is where they're going to mark it. I'm surprised he didn't get to the end zone.
No, you're exactly right. He had one man to beat, and he had two guys around him, and just kind of ran out of steam there at the end. But as you said, fantastic blocking by the Crosby Cougar. The whole team on that play, receivers, O-line, everybody committed to a good play on that one.
Like a force field around him as he was running down the sideline. Crosby trying to increase this lead, and they might do so here. The sophomore Williams takes it in the end zone, and Crosby does increase their lead. 6 more points on the board for them after surrendering 3 in this opening half.
Impressive drive again. Fantastic run by Travian Edwards, capped off by the touchdown run by Craig Williams. And now if you're the Panthers, you're in a big hole, and the time is becoming a factor. About to be down by 3 scores after this PAT.
Ochoa up and good, 28-6. Your score here at Cougar Stadium. Crosby on top of C.E. King with 7:22 left in the third quarter. You are listening to TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
And welcome back out to Cougar Stadium. It's the Crosby Cougars 28, the C.E. King Panthers 6. And here's Mark M. Johnson with play-by-play.
Thank you, Forrest. Quite a run there made by Edwards down the sideline with his force field of blockers. Surprised he didn't get into the end zone. Made it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And, of course, Williams finishing it off on the very next play. C.E. King opened up the scoring in this half with a field goal, trying to narrow the lead. And Crosby showing why they have been so dominant here in district play and just overall. Once again, the District 21 5A title on the line tonight. Both of these teams coming in undefeated in district play. Here's the kickoff, fielded around the 23-yard line up to the 23 and tackled by a host of Crosby Cougars. About the 32-yard line is where they will officially spot that one.
An update over from Dayton High School. Minute left in the third quarter. Dayton and Porter all knotted up at 21. Little surprised by that score. Of course, Dayton needs to win that game to go in as the number 1 small score, or the 3 seed in this case. Otherwise, they lose that game. New Caney will slip into that 3rd spot.
That is incredible. Spartans playing their hearts out here at the end. See King back to work here after surrendering that touchdown up to about the 35-yard line. Good for 3 yards on the play, so 2nd and 7 coming for them. Running a trips left. Brantley will hand the ball off to Francis, and he will get nowhere on this one. 3rd down coming up. No gain on the play.
Other than Brantley's real long run to start this half on the Panthers' first drive, this whole ball game just not been very successful with the run so far. And, you know, Brantley's had also trouble throwing the ball. He's had guys open, just can't complete the passes. His ball's not falling Panthers' way tonight.
In the shotgun, running twins on both sides. Brantley takes it up the middle himself across the 45 near midfield as he gets the 1st down. Marking the ball about the 47-yard line. A little positive offense there for the Panthers. 6:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide receiver set again. In trouble. Brantley gets out of it. Rolling to his left. Still in trouble. One guy gets to him. He manages to stay on his feet, pick up a couple more yards, but he was in his backfield. So he just gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a yard or 2 after that, but it could have been a lot worse.
Tom Brantley, once again, back-to-back plays, showing his ability to make plays on his feet and at least get back to the line of scrimmage. They had him bottled up for about a 6, 7, 8-yard loss and able to work out and shed off some tacklers.
Second down and about 8. Here's the snap. Going to the left side, pass complete. Hit immediately, but forward motion is going to give him about 4 or 5 on the play. So 3rd down coming up. He's still going to be shy of the 1st down, but now into Crosby territory. They need to get to the 43. Here's the snap. Looking around, trying to go downfield. He finds somebody in the middle, and he is crushed from behind. But it looks like that incomplete pass is what they're going to say. Initially, it looked like that McCullough had come away with that one.
It was a flag on the Panthers, so either way, that wouldn't have counted. It was an ineligible receiver downfield thrown over there on the other side. So interesting call, though. Crosby's actually going to accept the penalty, and they'll replay 3rd down.
Well, you have to think that King was going to go for it. Only 4 yards to go. They didn't even want to take that risk. They want to push them back and rely on their defense.
And good reason. They've been doing a great job all night long really containing the CE King offense.
That they have. Have not allowed them to get into the end zone tonight. Only long field goals. So here we go, 3rd and 9. Going downfield. A man wide open on the 25-yard line and tackled on the 20. That catch made by Desmond Coleman. And a 1st down.
You see the King Panthers. They've been inside the red zone twice tonight, both times coming away with field goals, one time being shut out on 4th down. You need a score if you want to get back in this football game. Time of the essence, 4:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Flags go up before that play can get off. They're going to say that Crosby jumped on the line. So CE King going to get another gift of 5 yards. It's going to move the ball up to the 15-yard line, so a 1st and 5 coming for them. So here they go, running a trips right. One in the backfield, one on the left. Run up the middle will get near the 10-yard line, very close to the 1st down. They might just give it to him. Change will remain. So no, they did not quite get the 1st down, but 2nd and very short. Going with the hurry up in the shotgun, taking it himself. Flag goes up as he gets into the end zone. Likely a holding. That'd probably come back.
Actually, it's going to look like it's going to be too many men on the field for the Cougars, I believe. They were trying to substitute. I could be wrong, but I saw some Crosby Cougars trying to get off the field.
I'm sure Panther Nation is hoping that you're correct, Forrest. You were right. So they decline that, and the touchdown will stand. So finally finding the end zone is CE King on the touchdown run from the quarterback, Jonathan Brantley. And they will likely go for 2 here. Trying to make it a 14-point game. Here's the snap. Going to the end zone, high throw, and just off the hands as he leaped up for it in the back of the end zone was Desmond Colin. 2-point conversion, no good, but they get 6 points on the board, and they make it a 28-12 game with 4:03 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take another quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson along with Forrest Cox and our production engineers Kyle Ackerman and Reed O'Harmon. It's a 28-12 game with 4:03 left here in the 3rd quarter. Unable to get the 2-point conversion. Otherwise, it would have made it a 14-point game, but I'm sure CE King will take it.
And it's a good job their offense finally being able to move the football. They had trouble against Crosby all night long, but there you go.
Here's the kickoff. Another good one from his own goal line, taking it out. Going to the left side across the 20 and tackled right there on the 21-yard line. Looks like Wiley was the one that returned that one for the Cougars. 3:57 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
And if you're the Cougar offense, figure out a way to respond here. You know, Panthers finally put some points up on the scoreboard. See if you can't go down and get you another one.
4 wide receiver set, 1 in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to the left side. Pretty good pickup here as forward motion will take him a little bit further to the 28-yard line. Pickup of about 6. So 2nd and 4. Here is the snap, a handoff. Williams taking it up the middle, and he's going to be tackled right around the first down marker. And the chains will move enough for the first down.
Crosby continuing to pick up yards on the ground. And been doing a fairly good job tonight with that run game.
Taking it to the left side. Tackled in the backfield, though. Didn't get much on that one. I don't think he got any yardage. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage was Williams.
Can be making the play on the outside, firing off the football, reading that play perfectly, and making the tackle.
So officially no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 1 in the backfield. Handoff this time will go to Edwards. He'll pick up a few yards. Not much, though. Looks like about 2 or 3 yards.
Big spot, 3rd and 7 here for Crosby. You know, this momentum shifted to the Panthers football side after that touchdown. So
only a 2-score game. Looking downfield is Cotton. He doesn't have anybody, so out of the pocket, he's just going to have to throw it away in a 4th down coming. C. King's going to get the ball back.
Great stand right there. You needed to force a 3 and out, and that's what you did. And now you get the ball back, chance to get another touchdown on the board. In a game, you still got plenty of time left. There's only 1:59 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You still got a whole 4th quarter to play. This game's far from over.
No doubt about that, and C.E. King definitely making a push right now. Here is the punt. Fair catch was called. So taking about the 33-yard line. Barely saw his hand there. Cole has been doing a lot of fair catching. Hadn't got a chance to return very many punts.
Well, kudos to the Crosby Cougar special teams both on kickoff and punts. They've been doing a fantastic job flying down there to the football.
1:52 left in the 3rd quarter. C.E. King has the football back, and their first run to the left side is going to be stopped on the line of scrimmage. For a moment there, it looked like he lost yards, but forward progression is going to have him right back to the line of scrimmage. Clock ticking. 1:30. 4 wide receiver set in the shotgun. Looking downfield now, stepping up into the pocket, throwing to the right side. Almost gets that pass completed. Ben Quintero was the intended target.
Coverage on the play. Joseph Pickney almost breaking up that ball, just knocking it out at the right time.
Stops the clock at 1:17. 28-12. Crosby with the lead on C.E. King. Here they go. 3rd and 10. Stepping up into the pocket in a little bit of trouble. Will throw low. Well covered by Crosby. He did not have very many options, and an incomplete pass around the 40-yard line. We'll see a 3 and out from C.E. King after a very impressive last drive from them.
Once again, as they've been doing all night, with the exception of just a couple big plays from the Panthers, they've really done a good job containing CE King offense. And another great stand by the Cougars. Said that quite a few times tonight.
Off to punt the ball from his own 20. It's a high one, a fair catch. Being called, he takes a step back but decides to just let it go. Probably a wise decision. If he made an attempt at that one, he might have touched it and he might have given the ball right over to CE King, but as it is, it rolls down to the 9-yard line. I guess that's better than a turnover.
Once again, Panthers find themselves in a favorable situation. You know, 1st down and 10, ball back at the Crosby 9-yard line. And if you can make another stop, you're still in a position where you've got plenty of time left in this ball game.
Crosby in the shotgun. They're going to hand the ball off to Williams. He's going to go to the right side and take it out of bounds. Across the 15, about the, well, they're going to say right on the 15 is where he went out of bounds. A decent pickup, stopping the clock again at 52 seconds.
Well, if you can pick up 5 yards, you know, every play, that bodes for a good night for your offense, which really been a good job. Crosby Cougars been doing a lot of that tonight.
Getting a lot of time, and now firing and throwing, making the catch at the 25, up to the 30-yard line. 1st down and a lot more. Jordan Hill with the catch from Cotton, and Crosby's going to move the chains.
Oh, a great job by Cotton and Hill. Hill really sold that route. Great job breaking down and then cutting towards the sidelines.
Ball on their own 30. Here's the snap. Cotton hands the ball off. Gets up to the 35, dives forward. Will get to probably the 36-yard line, as there is some pushing and shoving going on after the play about the 35-yard line, and a flag goes up, likely a personal foul going against the Cougars. Was about a 6-yard pickup.
Yep, you're exactly right. Unsportsmanlike conduct call, going to go against Crosby. Back the ball up another 15 yards, and they'll find themselves in a real 2nd down and long situation.
He's marching off against the Cougars.
.22 seconds remain in this 3rd quarter. They finally get the play off. Cotton in trouble. Gets around the trouble. Going to his right side. Will throw, and that was almost picked off. Looked like he caught the ball, the CE King secondary player, but was out of bounds.
Well, a great job by Tristan Cotton, at least escaping the pass rush there and moving out of the pocket. Update out from Dayton High School. Broncos now lead 35-21, 6:36 remaining in the ball game.
Looks like that might be it for Porter, but they hung in there as long as they could against a very strong Dayton team. Here's the punt. Bouncing about the 40 and bouncing a little bit further back into the 42-yard line. It looks like this is where they will spot the ball. Another good punt by Jordan Hill. Some other scores around the area. College Park and Conroe are tied at 13 with 11:10 left in the 4th quarter. Summer Creek has a 28-21 lead on Oak Ridge at the start of the 4th quarter. And Ridge Point is up on Texas City 35-28 with 2:57 left in the third quarter.
And kudos to Oak Ridge battling back. They were down 28-7 at one point to the Bulldogs of Summer Creek.
Taking it himself, Brantley. He's across midfield and now tackled. Pushed backwards, but forward motion will have him at the 49-yard line into Cougar territory. Looks like there is a timeout down on the field, so we'll take another quick break. Well, no, excuse me, that is the end of the third quarter. 28-12 is your score. Crosby on top of CE King. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter here on TexanLive.com.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Fourth quarter, about to get started here on TexanLive.com. It is the 5A game of the week. The District 21 5A title on the line. CE King trailing Crosby 28-12, but they have the ball on Crosby's 49-yard line. On second down, taking it, the quarterback for the Panthers gets right back to the line of scrimmage. So, third down coming up. About 2 yards to go. Brantley in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set, one in the backfield with him. And a quick throw to the outside, almost picked off by Crosby. They'll go down as an incomplete pass, so fourth down coming. I imagine they'll probably want to go for it here for us.
No, I honestly don't think you really have a choice. I mean, you're down by 2 scores. You're just starting the fourth quarter. You're already in Cougar territory, so, why not? There's only been 1 turnover tonight so far, so see what the Panthers can do here.
Might see a Brantley run here. He seems to get the job done in short situations. No, he's going to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Broken up on the far side, about the 45-yard line, and a turnover on downs. Crosby is going to get the ball back with 11:20 left in this ball game, and a 28-12 lead.
Well, once again, Crosby Cougars, fantastic stand, fantastic job stopping the pass. And Mark, if Crosby pulls this one out tonight, they are going to be very dangerous in the 2015 UIL state playoffs here in Texas.
Crosby already set to play Lumberton next week over at Texan Drive Stadium in their first round playoff. Here's a handoff to the left side. Edwards gets a first down, a little more, out of bounds around the 37-yard line.
He got a flag thrown around the 50-yard line, usually thrown in that area holding. I already see the Crosby Cougar team backing up, and yep, definitely going to go holding against the Cougars, move the ball 10 yards back.
Definitely a gift for CE King.
Last time I saw Crosby play against Kingwood Park, that was one of their number 1 factors. They shot themselves in the foot a couple times with holding calls like that. I know you're up 28-13 in this game, so that one really doesn't hurt too bad yet, but instead of first down inside Panther territory, now you find yourself first and 20, ball back at the 39-yard line.
So first and 20, going long, Cotton to Netherly, and Netherly stops his run, and it goes over his head. I think that if he had continued running, he might have made that catch and run away with it.
Well, the thing is, and I don't know if this is getting to Netherly or not, but a lot of fog starting to settle in here at Crosby Cougar Stadium. It's getting a little tough. Not saying it's almost getting tough to see the guys down on the field, but you can barely see the other side of the stands now from the press box. Already covering up those lights here.
Skyline definitely not visible at this point. So here's a 3rd and 20. Cotton in trouble, still looking downfield. It doesn't look like he has anybody covered very nicely. The secondary doing a fantastic job there for C.E. King. The only decision for Cotton was to throw it away.
On a smart decision by Cotton throwing that ball away. And that's a sign of an intelligent quarterback back there. You knew you had nobody open. Roll out of the pocket, roll to your right, and just dump that ball out of bounds. Now you're in a spot you really need to convert. 2nd down and long way to go.
From their own 39. They got 20 yards to cover. Pass is complete. It looks like they have the 1st down around the 40-yard line. They do. Jordan Hill with the catch. And the chains will move on 3rd and 20. What a bad break for C.E. King if they're trying to get back into this game. Here's another good run by the Cougars. Another 1st down to the 25-yard line in C.E. King territory. They're looking pretty sharp now.
Well, usually when you win good football games like this one's been a battle all night long, but sometimes luck's not on your side, and unfortunately tonight, luck hadn't really been on the Panthers' side.
Couple of penalties, some bad breaks. Going to the end zone, looking for Netherly. He leaps up for it, and he cannot come away with it. Covered there in the end zone by McCullough.
It's getting a little difficult to see down there even more. The ball keeps rolling and rolling and rolling in. You know, getting hard to see the down marker and 1st down marker on the other side. So
it definitely is. Not sure where this came from. There's a run up the middle, and it looks like Crosby has themselves another touchdown. They do. Into the end zone is Travion Edwards, and he makes this a 3-score game, and it's looking very difficult for C.E. King now.
Exactly right there. It's going to be. They got a big deficit to overcome, and unfortunately, time not on their side anymore. Only 10:05 remaining here in this ball game.
Ochoa on the kick, through the uprights, and good. 35-12 is the score with 10:05 left in this ball game. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Texan Live is your new home for use in high school sports. 3 games on tap tomorrow. Get started early with an 11 a.m. kickoff as the undefeated Katy Tigers face the undefeated Cinco Ranch Cougars with a District 19 6A title on the line. Michael Silvers and Bert Brock will have that one. Elsewhere, Lou Rush and myself will be at Turner Stadium as Barbers Hill takes on Kingwood Park. Kickoff there's at 2 p.m. And the nightcap features Tompkins and Katie Taylor at 6 p.m. Derek Jones and Greg Beatty will have the call for that one. 10:05 in this game. Crosby extending their lead on the Edwards touchdown run. 35-12 is the score now. And here comes another high kickoff taken at the 30-yard line, diving forward there. Lucky to probably just make the catch, coming away with it here in this fog.
Not sure if you almost kind of lost that one up in the fog. I mean, folks, for those of you listening at home, you really can barely see the other side of the field here. Starting to fade away. It's getting tough for us to see the first down marker and the down spot over on that side.
Update at the end of the third quarter over at Alvin Memorial Stadium, Manville, with a 24-17 lead on Pearland. That is for the District 22-6A title. Looking to throw. Pass. Incomplete.
You know, Panthers been catching so many unfortunate breaks tonight. Brantley's had guys open all night long. He had one open on that last play and just can't convert, can't get the ball in his receiver's hands. Tough night for the Panthers.
Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to just run it himself. Going to the outside is the Panther quarterback, Brantley. Picks up a few yards on the play. 3rd down coming.
Crosby doing a fantastic job on 3rd down tonight. See if they can't stuff another CE King run pass on this one.
Four wide receivers, 2 on each side. Brantley looking downfield, in trouble, and he will go down. Behind the original line of scrimmage. Big sack on the play by the Cougars. Bring up 4th down for CE King, and they will punt it away. Crosby looks to be in prime position to take this district title. On to punt the ball away from his own 20. Fair catch called at the 38-yard line by Shane Hudson. Here's Crosby in their next possession, running the ball up the middle. He may be gone to the 30, the 20, and the 10 in the end zone. Another Crosby Cougar touchdown.
Unbelievable run. I don't think he was touched by a soul. Great job by the O-line opening up that hole, and huge run to the end zone. Really probably going to knot this ball game up.
The sophomore running back, Williams, getting another touchdown.
Man, Mark, does that kid have a bright future ahead of him? Definitely a big weapon for this Crosby Cougar offense over the next couple years.
I'm sure we'll hear and see more of him throughout the rest of his high school career. That kick is up, and it is good. 42-12 with 8:21 left in this game is the score. Crosby with a lead on CE King. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Fans, make sure to log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavender's Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night into the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavender's Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. Well, I know this game isn't over. I know there's 8:21 left, but Crosby has extended this lead 42-12. I think it's safe to say that the district title will probably stay here in Crosby, pending some kind of huge comeback from the Panthers.
No, I 100% agree with you on that one, Mark, and can't wait for next week to see what these Crosby Cougars do in the state playoffs.
Here they go on their infamous pooch kick. This one's going to go out of bounds, though, as the flags go up. Once again, they will be at Texan Drive Stadium over in New Caney to play against Lumberton. Been to Texan Drive Stadium yet this season, Forrest?
I have. I did a game last week. A beautiful, beautiful complex up there. Probably one of the nicer ones in the Houston area. I'd love to go back.
It really is a fantastic stadium. Only the second year in use. Great football atmosphere. Here's CE King and their handoff up to about the 40-yard line from their own. Looked like 34 is where they started off.
Tell you, and Mark, you mentioned that too. I mean, when they designed that stadium, they designed it up right. You know, having the two decks out there is really cool, and it's actually kind of cool that the visiting coaches and the home coaches have headsets wired into the press box, so you don't even have to bring your own headphones anymore.
Wow, I did not know that. Here's another run from CE King going to the far right side. I'm doing the best I can in calling this because when they go to that far side of the field, it's hard to tell where they're headed. This fog is something else.
Now, folks, for those of you listening at home, once again, we can barely even see. You know, it started off, it was just slowly moving in. You couldn't see the lights. Then you couldn't see the visiting team press box. Then you couldn't see the visiting team sidelines. Well, now it's being very tough even to see the visiting sidelines in any general.
And that is going to be a bad snap and back to his own 32-yard line. CE King, things just kind of falling apart for them right now.
Well, CE King, a very older football team that will have only 12 returning players next year here on this roster.
That's something. Here is the punt from his own 25-yard line. Directed not to take the return is Shane Hudson as it bounces all the way out to the 26-yard line.
Mark, that one, I don't know about you, but I saw that one go up in the fog, and I didn't see it come down to right when it bounced on the field.
Honestly, I was just looking at the field. I'd kind of given up in the air at this point. Here's a handoff from Crosby and another run up the middle and another big gain.
Handoff to number 27 McGee. With the long game, takes it down for another Crosby Cougar. That was the 14 who are back to tackle.
So from the 45-yard line, a fresh set of downs for Crosby. Only two wide receivers, one in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Up the middle, another good gain over into Panther territory to about the 45-yard line. Good for another first down.
Well, Mark, I know we talked about it several times tonight. You know, Crosby can run the ball. They can throw the ball. They can play defense. Look forward to a fantastic matchup with them and Lumberton here next week at Texan Drive Stadium. Be first and 10, ball at the 45-yard line for the Cougars.
Brown on that last carry for the Cougars. in the pistol formation right about midfield. Handing the ball off and to the far side. Can't get a good read of who that was in all the fog, but he does pick up about 3 yards. Sherman McGee with the run.
And it looks like, Mark, also sophomore quarterback Parker Emmerich has checked into the game for the Cougars.
Let's look for him. Pass up to the sideline. It looks like another first down if he stayed inbounds. Doesn't look like they will give him the first down. He must have stepped out. Gray Brooks on the reception.
Looks like the Crosby Cougars trying to get some youth in the game. Keep seeing different substitutions come in and out for them.
They've kind of realized where this thing is headed. A run up the middle, good for the first down, and a little bit more to about the 30-yard line.
You know, you're going into playoffs next week, and you just want to try to rest guys, keep everybody healthy. You know, this game's way out of reach, and you're doing a good job running the football, so why not try to get some experience in there?
No doubt about it, and it gives a chance like Sherman McGee, as we just saw, to get some reps in there.
You never know now. I mean, next man up, you saw with the Houston Texans a couple years ago, you know, you don't really know what you have sometimes in high school football because you see the starters stay on there so much in the field. It's a good time to find out who the next man up could be if anybody went down.
That's another good point. Looking back behind him and now getting the ball is McGee as he's good for a first down. Didn't even know the play was happening for a minute as he was looking to the sidelines. Kind of like, oh, the play's going on. Okay, give me the ball. I'll take it 15 yards. Everything going well for the Cougars right now.
And they're really going to be able to carry some nice momentum into the playoffs next week. Going to feel really good after coming away with the district championship tonight and a big win under their belt and a tough CE King team.
Yeah, they've definitely got to feel good about the way they have controlled this second half. That snap over the head. And now in trouble in the back and tackled for a big loss around the 26-yard line was Parker Emmerich, the backup quarterback for Crosby. 3:15 and ticking left in this game. 42-12, Crosby with the lead. CE King had made this a two-score game at one point, 26-12, and Crosby put a quick stop to that. Looking to throw, going to the end zone. A man's open. That ball hung a long time, but it is caught in the end zone for another Crosby Cougar touchdown. Rooney Woodard with the touchdown reception. And that puts this lead now to 48-12.
So I'm curious, I see the Cougars going nuts on the sidelines, maybe because the sophomore threw a touchdown pass, but they are all over Parker Emmerich down there on the sidelines, getting huge props down there.
That kick is up, and it is good. 49-12 is now the score. 2:38 is left in this ball game. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware. and so much more.
The Houston High School playoffs begin next week, and Texan Live will be your home for the postseason after agreeing to a partnership with the UIL and Fox Sports Southwest. Get your tickets to the state championships held at NRG Stadium in Houston by following the UIL link on TexanLive.com. Then follow your team on the road to the state championship at the home for Houston High School Sports, TexanLive.com.
You know, Mark, never been to a state championship game in football. I heard it's an incredible atmosphere. I'm definitely going to buy my tickets this year and go. I'm really excited for that. First time it's been in Houston in many years, so really neat to have the state championship games in your own city.
Honestly, I just think it makes sense to be in Houston. A lot of the action around here in Houston, always Houston teams, especially Katy, seems to make it there a lot. Fair catch called on the kickoff about the 17-yard line. C.E. King will start their next possession there.
Of course, you know, the Crosby Cougars ranked number 2 in the state of Texas. I really think they have a shot at making it that far, but that'd really be something to see the Crosby Cougars in the state finals at NRG Stadium.
No doubt about that, Coach Riordan, and that is his goal every season with these guys. I think a state title or a state title appearance, anything less than that, probably is a disappointing season for them. In the shotgun, one in the backfield. He will hand the ball off. And likely we're going to see C.E. King do a few of those and take their time getting back to the line of scrimmage, kind of just wear this clock down. They know that being down 49-12, not much they can do. Just keep your team healthy as they head into the playoffs with the runner-up or finalist position in the district, which is nothing to be ashamed of.
No, especially in this tough district. I mean, you got teams like New Caney, you got teams like Dayton and Crosby, and then, you know, Kingwood, Park, and Humble are really no slouch. This is one of the toughest Region 3 districts in the state of Region 3 districts, in the state of Texas out there.
That is for sure, especially with a team like New Caney coming out of nowhere. Another run up the middle is going to get to the 24-yard line.
Mark, and you go through the teams that are going to make the playoffs. You know, Crosby, C.E. King, Dayton, and New Caney. 4 teams from 1 to 4 all the way down have a chance at making a deep run. They're all solid on both sides of the football. You know, obviously Crosby's got to be the favorite to go the farthest, but anytime any of those teams can shock up and beat you.
That is correct, Forrest. And New Caney took this very talented Crosby team into overtime a couple of weeks ago. Very well could have won that game. C.E. King always a powerhouse. As that ball's taken across the 30. I'm pretty sure that's a first down. I can't see the markers on the other side anymore.
I think I saw the chains move. Yep, they did stop the clock. Was a first down.
Well, there you go. 55 seconds left. The chains move. With a bunch of help up here in the booth, we're going to figure this one out.
Across the street and around the world, offering benefits to all ages. Make first passage score, second home.
Spinning up the middle, probably getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 50, Glenda.
Clock down to 10 seconds. Crosby already celebrating on the sideline. And as they shake hands, the play clock is gone to 1, and that will do it. The District 21 5A champions are the Crosby Cougars.
You know, congrats to the Crosby Cougars, but, you know, and great sportsmanship by all the coaches of the Crosby Cougars coaching staff and by the Crosby Cougars. Everybody's getting a handshake, a hug on both sides of the ball. You know, gotta love to see stuff like that, but CE King's got nothing to hang their hat about. They did play a good game against a fantastic Crosby Cougar team, a team that's ranked number 2 in the state. You know, look for both of these teams, as we said, to go make a good run in the playoffs.
That's for sure. CE King, like I said a second ago, always a powerhouse, always a favorite to do something. And I doubt they'll let this one stop them from doing what they want to do, and that's to try to make a state appearance, as these Crosby Cougars are trying to do. And this crazy tournament that they have in UIL, where anything can happen.
And that's been proven time and time again. But, you know, as you said, folks, go get your tickets to the state championship game right here at NRG Stadium in Houston.
That's right. Forrest, finally glad to do a game with you this season, buddy.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure. Enjoy working with you, Mark.
You too, man. And I hope you all have enjoyed our live streaming of tonight's game here on TexanLive.com. Again, if you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of the website for incredible highlight videos, archive games, upcoming events, and a whole lot more. You can like our Facebook page, Texan Live, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Texan_Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texan Live, as well. That'll do it here from Cougar Stadium. Once again, your final score, the Crosby Cougars 49 and the CE King Panthers 12. This has been a production of Texan Live and TexanLive.com. Congratulations once again to the 21 5A district champions, the Crosby Cougars. For my colleague Forrest Cox and our production engineers, Reed Harmon and Kyle Ackerman, I am Mark M. Johnson saying so long and good night from Crosby, Texas.